I don't think it's like live yet.
You know what? A lot of things have changed since we were last fucking live, huh? A lot of things, a lot of people popping up, restreaming shit, not getting letters. We set the tone for getting letters. Cease and desist, as you will. Boys, what the fuck's up?
Nothing
What the
much,
fuck
man.
are you? Jesus.
Hanging in there, man. Hanging in there. Am I super echoey?
A little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. I have like an empty apartment behind me.
No, noticeable.
There's a button on the settings that'll get rid of your echo.
I think it's already pressed. Let me check it.
There was a button where I could have a fucking virtual background too, but this is my beautiful green screen. We're tearing down the fourth wall in episode. Here. Fuck you.
There, I've. Is it gone? I did the echo cancellation and the whatever the hell it is. To reduce the background noise. So
it's better.
Are we ready? All right. Okay. Are we gonna be able to hear this?
Yeah, I can make anything work.
I'm hoping we can hear that because I'd like to just do like a Reacts live and then just like see who the hell's getting bumped. I mean, we all know Bad Beat's getting bumped to be.
Yeah, for your 7 fucking wins.
I thought you weren't though. I saw your Facebook post the other day last week?
Yeah, I was fucking around. We're getting bumped. We're getting bumped for 2 tournaments. We went 12-3 in 2 tournaments, and the other 3 tournaments we played, we went 7-6 in class. And we're gonna get bumped on 2 tournaments.
Yeah, I mean that's the logical thing to do. I like that.
You can get bumped, they can reclass me. I'm all set. I'm good. Let's do it.
There we go. We got the bump list here. We've got we have comments. We get to watch the Facebook comments as well, but we're going old school. We're going we get the fucking look at this. We get the good old USSSA fucking wonderful commercials because you haven't seen them enough lately.
Let's go.
Oh, fuck. We're back, boys. Let's fire this bitch up. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Jesus Christ, it feels good to fucking say that for the first time in probably 6 months. Alyssa Derrick, the Gazelle. D-Money, what the fuck is happening? How you doing? I haven't seen you for 10 minutes. What you drinking?
Unfortunately, I'm drinking this Tired Hands that you were like, ooh, this is, you know, have you tried one of these yet? And I was like, no, but I have it in my 4-pack already. And I'm drinking it and I realized, oh, this was canned on July 1st of this year. So
great month.
So, I mean, it's a double dry hopped. It's just a skunked IPA at this point. So I'm probably going to be moving on pretty quickly because
glad I gave you a great recommendation.
Well, no, I'm sure that it's really good otherwise, but I think I'm going to go with this. My first choice here is the Blaze Toasted, the porter with the marshmallow. You know,
I like that.
I'm going to get a little sweet over here. So
look at this. We got Hilly checking in from out in the Midwest. Indiana, Illinois. Saw him at the Challenge Cup last year when we were still on good terms, apparently, with U-Trip. Actually, no. D-Dub's we're still in good terms with D-Dub. So we'll be down there broadcasting eventually again. Mailman, Snides, what you drinking? I got half a half. I have Powerade. I had 48 hours of mail delivery today. Oh, it's a big night if Snyder's drinking.
A big boy, too. 24 ounces. You know, it's going to get wild.
Little Michelada never fucking sucks. I'll tell you that much.
Yep.
Nice. You were saying before we got on air here that a lot of changes have happened. Also, thanks to everybody that tagged us in the Flip Washington post yesterday, asking for a large platform and saying bring it. You know what? We're gonna reach on out to Flip, see if he wants to come on, and we'll have some fun this offseason. Maybe we'll start it off with Flip for the week. Whoa, look at this. The special guest here tonight. We got
ooh, yeah, let's tune in.
Well, they're all directors. Don't want to hear directors.
Yeah, the DW is not even on there.
We're in the Southwest. Starting down there. So if you're in the Southwest,
there's Ken Hawk. He's the best. Their
All right,
audio is
so
off.
there's bumps.
You
Oh,
actually hear
I've
this?
got it muted here. That's why. So
Oh.
we got bumps going on tonight. This is a bump list. Remember how much fun it was when we just got the list and we got to get on here and talk shit and have some fun and say who should or shouldn't get bumped?
I
Dude,
think we should talk shit live.
last year I found out the bump list and the major watch list and all that. I seen it like the morning before it was released because U-Trip put it on their website and didn't fucking realize it.
I think we did an emergency podcast last year when we saw the bump list come out.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was like early and where everybody was like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, I think it went live like 8 a.m. and they didn't even realize it.
Hickey wasn't real happy about that.
Uh-huh.
But it is, I don't know, man. Like, would you really want to, no offense to Rhino here, would you really want to go through every fucking region in the country and talk about all the teams that got bumped?
I don't know how in depth they're going to get on it if they're just going to like throw it out there. You know what I mean?
They're not going to answer questions or anything like that.
No.
Like they're just gonna just
look at this already. What is? Oh, this is the finishes.
This is
Southwest men's C to D teams.
Let me turn this on.
This is D teams.
Yeah, let's listen.
Players that have been playing together with each other, and they just had a solid year. Their performance, they were.
Yeah, no,
it doesn't even make sense. It says men's C to D.
Yeah, so
this
is the teams that were so fucking bad this year. They got relegated. This was relegation.
Oh, here I
starting it off there, and we have another team, South Rock from Arkansas, your area, along with Super Smash Bros.
Yeah, let me tell you a little bit about South Rock. South Rock has 22 top 4.
Is a reverse bump where you put the cocaine back in the bag? Is that a reverse bump?
It's called blowing your nose.
Yeah, you sneeze real fast.
So I wonder if Hickey's going to be on here. Who from the Northeast is going to be on here? You think?
Oh, you think that's what they're doing? You think they're switching directors for your?
These guys are going through each team, and these guys are going through each team and saying like who it is. The one thing I do like is I see only six teams.
Yeah, back to back. The seeded D to D.
Well, their last one just said top 6.
South Rock.
Bad Beat's on that number. That's Bad Beat was number 7. So we could be good, boys.
Well, they said it just said top 6 though. They could just be going over the top 6.
There's women's
top 4.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever just look at these championship Facebook posts from charity softball tournaments and different softball tournaments and just ask where yourself, like, where is the parole officer with a lot of these fucking degens? Famous Freaks. Now that sounds like a team you want to fucking bring the KY with.
Oh, yeah.
I'll slap you silly.
I think our indoor team for this winter is going to be Bad Beat Casting Couch.
Ooh.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. Maybe.
What night are you playing?
I'm floating that. No, we're just going to play tournaments.
Oh, okay.
What's indoor?
Dude, they play indoor with 240s
and real balls?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, we used to play it, but you had to use like the soft Incredible.
Yeah, they don't use those up here. They use like ASA balls.
You're better off using an ASA bat.
So, Snides.
Well, yeah.
Stop with your balls. Let's talk about other balls. What happened? You're talking about some rumors you were hearing? Some big news?
About
a lot of shit going on right now in the softball world? Because I haven't paid attention. So, what's going on?
It's just people moving everywhere. Some people, I'm not going to say names, but some people leaving bat companies, other people going to other bat companies. New bat companies starting and taking the top people. I mean, everyone knows Helmer and Cooper are lefties and went to Marucci. They didn't even have a softball bat. So I'm guessing they're going to make a softball bat, and it's going to be I was talking to Rippy about it earlier. He said it's probably going to be the Rismondo bat. Like, is Marucci going to make the Rismondo bat, and that's going to be their bat? I don't know.
But Marucci has made bats in the past, right?
I don't think they've made softball bats.
They made baseball bats.
Their baseball bats are probably top of the line. I think their baseball bats are pretty good.
So, I mean, I would assume that that's going to be Yeah, I mean that's going to be an easy transition for them, but
Yeah.
it's just a weird move if you're already selling just tons of baseball bats.
Yeah,
I
don't
like
know.
this. Drew Hall asking to get
Yeah,
the
bump.
the
Yeah,
triple
too.
reclass from a conference A down to D. I like that.
Not happening.
So
Yeah, I don't
going to
know.
Marucci, that's a big one. That's a big start right there. Leaving Rawlings, going to Marucci. Does Evan Hardy know about this?
No, he's
Are
on-
we going to get an
he's on-
Evan Hardy signature bat?
Supposedly he's on the team, so
We're still D2C. We're out here in the Pacific Northwest.
So that Summer Stoneworks team is actually a special team up here in the north.
Stoneworks.
Is there any way you can just turn it down just a little bit so we can hear what they're saying?
They were a middle of the pack.
That's way better.
D team.
Also, it sounds like he's
Washington
eating the
in
microphone.
Northwest. They finished the year
You-
25-20. I mean, it's not something that's
The team
you know,
finishing
the
the year
rave about,
25
but,
and 20 getting
you know,
bumped.
they
Dustin, you're
finished
bumped.
fourth at GSL Worlds, which is
Fourth at
here's the
GSL
reason why they
Worlds.
have to go.
Fourth at
GSL
GSL Worlds.
GSL
5
Worlds
games
is
over
crazy.
500, and you get a fucking nice
They're
line.
gonna,
There's fucking 10 teams there.
you know, make some noise at the next level. So it's good for
They're
them.
not going to make noise at the next
Arsenal
level. They're going to get
boys,
fucking their
Rhino,
shit
you played on
pushed
that
in.
team for several years. They're just a team that's worked their way from E to D,
Oh, you
back
trip.
up to C, back down to D.
So it sounds like it should be based on going 25 and 20.
They're gonna
The
make some
majority
no-
of
they're
the
gonna make some
Northeast is
noise
getting
in the
bumped.
next- Yeah,
Dude,
they're
a lot
gonna
of
make some
people,
noise
a
in
lot
the
of
next
people
level.
are saying that in the comments. 25 and 20 gets bumped.
What are we doing here? Because they came in fourth at a GSL tournament.
Probably 12 teams.
With 8 teams.
Yeah.
Dude, what are we talking about?
hmm
That'd be like taking me and putting me in an anorexic only meeting. Fuck's sake. Well, he ate a salad today,
Well, I
so
wonder- so-
bulimics.
Yeah, so I wonder. I mean, there had to have been over 40 teams at that tournament. Then you would think,
Has to be.
Oh,
to
hold
bump.
on.
right?
Look what Hilly just said. Challenge Cup of Bat Company. Signature player teams. Easton versus Axe, DeMarini versus Juno.
I don't know if they'd have. I mean,
It'd be tough on some of those.
oh no, everyone would have enough guys. It's just, dude, a lot of guys take a lot of weekends off already. I mean, you're just adding another travel weekends. It's hard.
And we did just see there were Louisville guys down in Viera too.
Yeah,
last
this
weekend,
past
right?
weekend. Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing
Yeah,
ours.
P21.
We're doing ours in February again.
It's the time to go to Florida. I don't want to go to Florida in fucking
You
November.
guys did it like right after the Challenge Cup, right?
We did
So
it
you guys
Super
get to
Bowl.
stay-
We literally got there Super Bowl Sunday.
You guys are doing that pro player package again this year with Anarchy.
Yeah, it's really, really, really good again.
There we go. We're going men's E to D here.
CSN Apparel. So the CSN Apparel team, I'm not too familiar with them, other than when I look at their roster, there's a few Canadian players on there.
Don't know these guys, but we bumped them
We're,
anyway.
but we're gonna
They kinda
send them on
got
up.
added
Don't know
on
who
to
the fuck
scene
they
a
are,
little
but we're
bit
gonna
later.
bump them.
Now I don't know if
I
that was because of people coming back.
They
from
win-
They
tour
win 12
or,
and 11.
You know,
What these,
assignments or
what do these
whatnot.
teams do at E World?
That TTG team, very, very,
Not the
very
West
good E
World. We're
team
talking about
coming out of
Worlds and stuff like that.
Actual
Southern Washington. I would say probably they have the best middle infield at the ED level in the Northwest, hands down.
Didn't he
Power,
just say he doesn't really
they
know
can
him
field
that
it,
well,
they
and he's
can
just
throw
saying they got
it.
the
I
best
mean,
middle infield?
they're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So HBH, they made a few additions at the end of the year.
I just want to know if they're going to go from the 3 bump to 2 bump. That was rumored.
The what? Ooh.
From a 3 bump to a 2 bump.
Oh, Snides, here's a question about bumps. Are they doing player cards?
I don't think so. I've heard they're not going to do it.
Didn't BSC put something out that they're doing player cards? Wouldn't
Jumping
you to see the plastics? But they look good.
I don't know. I don't know. I think there was like they were talking about. I mean, I don't pay attention that much. I haven't paid attention all year, but
Same.
I don't.
I just come on here to bullshit with you guys.
I don't think they're doing. I don't think they'll do it. I mean, it's just what's the point of it? It's a money grab. That's what.
Well,
it is.
that's what. Hello. I mean, they lost a lot of gate fees this year, so it'd be a good.
All
way
you
to
have
look
to
it
do is just go on your player profile, and your fucking rating is right there.
Okay, so I'm looking at the Northwest women's D2C. There's a Northwest team. This is the only team that's. Oh no, the Plastics are. I was just about to say, this Plastics team was 5-0 against C teams.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This other, yeah.
I mean,
If you have a 1200 power rating, you're basically getting bumped.
Well,
yeah, and that makes sense
right?
though.
That's been the norm.
Yeah.
Right, but does it make
1150?
sense? But does it make sense?
Yeah, I think so.
In
I
the
mean,
case
look-
of-
look at it traditionally.
I just bring it into the case of Bad Beat, where
Why are
I'm
you
gonna-
1200?
Yeah.
we're like 1190.
1180.
Oh yeah, you're getting bumped. Yeah. Welcome back to B.
It's going to be close.
It's gonna happen.
Oh, here we go. We're in the
Hey,
middle
so,
of the country now.
We got
Oh my
a lot
God,
of different
no,
teams
we're-
to talk about here in Ohio.
This is crazy.
We have a lot of teams that did.
I'm
Really
looking
well
at
in
it right
Worlds.
now. We
We're
somehow
gonna start
moved
with
up.
our D2C bump,
So
which is
We're,
Clement
we're number
Trucking.
2.
Clement
Northeast.
Trucking is a
1228.
they play really hard.
And you didn't
no
even
matter
go
what
to
the
Worlds.
score is, no matter what's going on. They've been down. They've come back.
That's why they got moved up,
They've
because
had
the teams
6
that did
top
go to
5
Worlds
finishes
got
on the
pushed.
year, finishing first
Yeah.
at the Midwest Worlds.
Sorry, Dustin.
And taking it home
Weather
for
Pro
Ohio.
Weather Pro won D's, right?
Weather
Pretty
Pro
good team coached by
wanted to
Brad Blitz. Great
They win the
group of
deal?
guys.
It's
They're
out of
gonna
there
do
by
really well
fucking
in state.
Saturday.
No, that's a team from Florida won the deed. No, that
then we
was
have
the
B,
team from Florida won the deed.
Charm
didn't they?
Builders, Swiss Valley Fence, right?
Yeah, so
Tell you what, this
That-
audio on this feed though is not
Yeah.
great. It
That
is
Weather
not good.
that Weather Pro
Because they
TSC
played the
team, I
best
want to
defense,
say
and
that
they
they
have-
played ASAB. And
Really? That
I-
Weather Pro
or,
team?
or some of them were there, yeah.
Wow. Fat Boys didn't. It's Sauce Media. Fat Boys definitely didn't deserve the bump.
played all year, and then they bumped themselves up to seed this year.
I'd be curious.
And,
I'd like
they
to
might
get
have
on that.
finished
Make
in,
America,
fourth in
make
the Midwest
softball
World,
great.
second
There's
in
that. There's
New Orleans,
Resmondo's
second
new
in
boy.
Vegas.
Heaven.
So, they're really good
Heaven,
team.
baby.
6 top 5 finishes.
Congratulations
again.
on signing with
they
Resi.
crushed the
Can't wait
ball.
for the
They play
signature
really
bat
well.
to come out.
And they're a really solid team. So fun to watch.
What do you think? What do you think the Evan Hardy
can't be-
signature model is going to be? 11-inch fucking 6-ounce end load.
This can't be all the teams that are getting bumped.
Yeah.
This is everybody.
Yeah.
There's no
yeah,
fucking
they're,
shot.
but they're only doing like 6 per region.
There can't be, like, right? Like, there's definitely more. Like, we
In-
haven't seen this
from
small of a
D2C?
bump list in a while.
Yeah,
and D to C.
D to C we saw a small one last year and the
Yeah,
year
but E
before.
to D, there's usually fucking 40, 50 teams.
Okay,
Hardy.
they're saying this is not everybody. It's just the directors on the call. Okay, so this isn't a bump list. It's a
Top
just
a
the-
six bump list.
sexy.
It's just a
It's
direct.
list
It's
will
just
be
the
released.
directors on the call.
Oh,
Yeah.
they said it's going to be released after full list released after.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, just put the.
Give the boys back the fucking list and let us do our goddamn work.
I
Let
wonder
the
if it's
boys
on,
that bring it go to fucking work.
I wonder if it's on. If you can find it on the website.
After they do the fucking, after I just saw USSSA say, after they fucking go through this, whatever, this fucking little, like,
yeah,
you know, when you're at the brothel and they trot out like 6 or 7 for you to choose from, they'll send it out. So we'll be here once this shit's over with. We'll put the fucking list up and we'll talk our shit like normal.
This is done.
Why do this?
Why do they? Yeah. What is the point of this?
Yeah.
If you're not gonna do the entire list.
Just to get eyes here? Like,
Yeah, they just want people to show up.
it's the most interactive USSSA has been since a cease and desist letter. Pitcher Tony. Coco is oh yeah, him and Eli Manning are chatting right now. Tony, he doesn't know. Softball Tony. Snides, you don't know, right? If they're doing 1 drop down instead of 3. You've heard 2. You're muted.
yeah, I don't know. I've been trying to look on the old scout here and there, but I haven't had time to do much.
So anyway, so what about Flip? Like, what do we have to do? Like, get Flip on here, and we'll make this the right platform for him. We'll have some fun with it.
But like he says, we can even if you want to host it, we can get the rest of those guys to come on here and do it. Like you can get those guys. Like
We'll get everybody.
You could have them all. We can fit fucking 60 people in here, right?
Yeah, sure. You just can't have a fucking green. You just can't have a virtual background anymore. Apparently.
and second in 2 of them. And they averaged about 15 and a
This
half
guy's
runs
from
a game
Ohio. I'm
and only
guessing.
gave up
An
9.
Indians hat.
It's a bunch of young
Carnage.
baseball boys that in the last 2 years have figured out how to
He
hit
sounds like
softball,
he's from
but the
Indiana.
defense
He's
was
probably in that
always
part of
there.
Ohio.
Yeah.
But
They're going to be very fun to watch play in the D division next year.
let's talk about
I
playing with the
I'd
team.
love it. You still had an E team get fucking bumped going 25-20.
Yeah, they're gonna be fun to watch at the D level. Yeah, that's a lot of fun to watch.
Jesus Christ, Chad, your fucking your Ravens better figure it out pretty quick. They're playing all right, man, but not.
Oh shit! I forgot that's a good game tonight.
Oh, that's right. We got a nice NFC East battle, and I didn't put a parlay in for the game. I won some nice German hockey money today, which was good. So.
I haven't watched one hockey game yet.
I haven't watched the NHL. German hockey all the time. Who's the Midwest director? Hilly, man.
Cabinets of Prairie View.
Yeah, Prairie View
Prairie View.
in their Class E this year. They went
Cornhusker
9-2,
State,
averaging
Nebraska.
14
I-
runs a
I
game.
Is that
realize
mixed
Giving
D
up
we
9.
just saw?
Mixed E to D.
and they travel-
Yes.
I didn't realize they play softball in Nebraska. I didn't realize that.
What else are you gonna do?
I haven't seen a Nebraska team at Worlds ever.
Oh, far out. German hockey is the way to go, buddy. If you want some sharp lines, I got you covered. There, and I've been hitting on some Denmark hockey as well.
They got too many advertisements on their helmets and jerseys and shit.
Yeah, they do.
It's too much.
All right. How much longer do we have on this live? An hour? I mean, Rhino's got good production.
If,
He's not doing this. Bernie did all this shit.
yeah, this looks like the.
This is the same as fucking
the hidden set.
hidden set. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they're only going through these 5 directors, or
No, because
four
this guy on the right is new. Because
Okay.
Ken Hawk was up there, so he came in. And he did the Ohio.
Oh, so maybe we will be getting.
Let's see what
No,
we
it's
got.
I sent a
that
message.
same
I sent a message.
competitive nature plus adding in a little.
Do you think
extra
Hickey
D teams in that
did
mixed,
this or
division,
JB?
you know?
Like, I don't know.
I
You
don't
know who it's going to be? It's going to be Jim Pilla. He's going to do the Northeast.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
You're right. Hickey would be fucking great.
Yeah.
Is he the? He's
They would.
the.
They didn't ask him because they probably saw his shows on here and how they lasted
Whoa.
6 hours.
Pew pew pew. We got a hot take here.
Yeah.
It's pre-recorded.
Um,
I can buy that. That makes sense
Of
now.
course it is. It's not listening
Yeah.
live.
I'm a fuck.
Live.
Yeah, see, and that's the crazy thing. Why wouldn't you
mhm.
do it live? Have some fun with it. Oh, I know why you can't have fun with it. Never mind.
Yeah.
So
Men's
out of
D-
these
men's
California
D2C, so
teams,
you go
Utah,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
chopping block, they were 46 and 50 in class, getting the bump. They posted the so they didn't post the bump list. They posted the pre-record and took it down already. Hey, always something. Always something.
Go live, cowards. Come on.
Just
Read
do
the-
it.
Read the comments.
Oh, this is the most action I've seen from a moderator on the USSSA pad. Oh, somebody sent the fucking USSSA softball page stars. They just got 15 cents.
That's what it costs.
I don't know. I forget what it is, but like it's like $1 for like 100 stars. Heaven, what are you doing? What are you?
It does seem weird to me that they're only doing 6 per region from D to C. Usually that's the big one because E is still such a small division, or smaller than D at this point. But yeah, the one team that's 25 and 20 in D this year that's gonna make some noise in C next year. That should be
They
interesting.
better put their team reclass in tomorrow morning.
Heaven, if you
Yeah.
wanna, we're gonna get Northeast heavy, but you may get a link.
Men's
if you
E to
wanna.
D. So I don't even see the D to C or the C to B.
I haven't
some
seen
of
the C2B. I just seen
Some
that
of these
one.
places just don't do
building.
this. So it's going to be only the Northeast who gets C to B.
I think if you do, actually, Heaven, I'm gonna hold off on sending you a link just because the three of us haven't been together for a while. But if you play C in Texas and you finish above 330, you get bumped to B. Talking to some of the people over there. But
We'll
yeah,
find
other
out.
than that, yeah. PCBs, I don't get the call anymore. I don't get the call for over 40. We don't do Senior Bowl up here.
Bro, do you want to hear what's crazy about that? And Evan can chime in. They had to move fields this weekend
I
in
saw
Panama
that.
City because they were hitting those Onyx balls and they were hitting people in the park and shit. Those balls are ridiculous, dude.
Senior Bowl is fun, man.
It's not even
fun.
it's not the ball is a Pro M. It's the best fucking ball I've ever hit. We hit them one weekend. I bought 3 dozen of them.
Wow.
Women's C2B.
California.
So right, but there should be at least three C teams from California that get bumped to B in men's. You would
That's
think.
women's. Yeah.
Look at this. Schleyball's over here trying to
Schley,
fucking recruit Snyder for 40 balls.
I'm 37. I'll be 38 next May. I got a year and a half till I can play 40 and over. I can't wait.
Next year's my I think
You're
I'm
in.
league age 40. Yeah.
You're,
League age
you're
40
30.
next
You're
year.
39, right? We just turned 39.
I'm turning 39 at the end of this month.
Yeah, you're in.
Let's go.
Yeah, you can play now. October, I think it is. It sets that you can play.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Full bump list will scroll after the interviews.
What?
Just fucking post it. Like, it's pre-recorded. Just fucking post this
Well, they
goddamn
can't.
fucking
Yeah,
thing.
they,
Like, how long was this pre-record from people that saw it already posted?
Yeah, like it's probably on. Is it on YouTube already? We could just skip all this bullshit.
What are we
Dang it.
talking
Is it-
about here?
Yeah,
Is-
they're going to be a B team, and as long as they
Oh,
stay
okay.
together, I'll bet you that we see them in the conference.
Oh
I
yeah.
love
okay.
this guy. I love this guy
Obviously,
right
knowing
here.
when a
The
ladies team
second
goes
from the
and
right.
makes a big
He looks
transition
like he
into
could
the
give a
conference,
fuck
much
less
for
right now.
Any team jumping into the conference, whether it's men or women, is exciting because
Yep,
it's almost like make or break.
it's-
You know, so hopefully,
It's on YouTube.
it's on YouTube.
Oh, good. Okay, let's fuck this thing. All right, YouTube,
South.
send it in the chat. I'll put it up.
Oh, yeah.
South.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yo, boys, we're good.
Let's
Bad
go!
beat
No
to
bump for
C
Bad
and
Beat.
C. Let's go. We're running it back, boys.
Did you throw it? Oh, he's too busy text firing up the group chat. I'll fucking put it in here.
Get the whole list on there. Fuck this.
Yeah, I'm going there right now. I was hoping Dustin already looked, but got too excited.
Ooh, yeah, that's going right into Fishers and AUIT. That's tough.
Oh, AUIT got bumped to B
That's
Yeah.
tough.
without going to World. Oh man! Wow.
All right, here we go.
This is such like what are they doing, man? What
They
are
need-
they doing? They posted it in the fucking YouTube and
Hey.
let's go.
Hey, we did all the dirty digging for you. Here we go. Oh yeah, you can see what I love. I love to
Oh.
watch these hoof trimming videos right here. This
Oh, when
hoof
the ooze
GP is
pop-
great.
When the ooze pops out,
Oh yeah, they're so fucking
Oh,
fun to
yeah.
watch.
I watched that guy.
E division and Fisher softball out of PA.
Can you hear that?
How's it going, Rhino? Can you hear me okay?
Doing good, doing
You guys
good. I
hear
can
it
hear
all
you
right?
just fine.
Yeah.
Great. Hope everybody's having a great show here. Fisher softball is clearly a team that has earned a promotion.
Obviously, they fucking won
Fishers
C.
will play
So you're getting
anywhere
bumped.
at any time.
AUIT.
and it
Fish,
just happens-
AUIT getting fucking bumped sucks.
I think they were planning to play B anyways.
That's
I'm not
fine.
sure if that was for sure, but
I
that was
think-
what I heard.
It sucks because they didn't get a chance to go to Worlds. I think, they would have had a fucking great chance to make a fucking great run down there.
Yeah.
And because of the hurricane and, whatever
Dude,
else.
how about seasons? If they win one that game, they get
They win
bumped.
one more game, they're bumped.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's right. Fucking
Uh-huh.
the
Yeah.
season athletics who didn't do much all year
Yeah.
went on a run at Worlds. Can you imagine getting bumped at fucking Worlds with half the teams that would have been
Yeah.
there?
Mm-hmm.
Southeast Worlds.
They
Yo.
were out at GSL in Vegas.
Love that.
GSL
Congratulations to the Bad Beat boys.
and they won
So
the
Fishers and
NRC
AUIT
Worlds.
get bumped from the Northeast. We
They
knew
are a
about
great
Fishers
team,
because
I
of
believe.
Pennsylvania.
Little
They won
jump is
C.
Usually from D to C, and then it's that big jump from C to
The
B.
music
So
is
big
just.
shout out
whew.
to Fishers. Hopefully they do well, and
Are they gonna
with-
put
with
the D to
Stan and
C?
hang with the boys in B. So let's talk about.
Fishers is ready to go.
We'll see it. We'll see it. Predictions, Jim. Predictions.
This is
Fishers
awkward.
and AUIT can play at the next level. There's no doubt in my mind. So I wish good luck to both teams.
So let's move on to the D2C.
All right, here we
in
go.
the
Here we
D2C
have
bump here.
The New
So
Jersey
Dream
team,
Worn,
Dream Worn,
obviously.
Lunar Steel.
Woo Reapers.
there they
Woo
go. Woo
Reapers getting the
Reapers.
bump.
We knew
Oh.
We
Green
knew
Mountain
that.
Boys.
Murderers Row, Green Mountain Boys. Not surprised by any of this.
No, 3AM Boys, they won E Worlds, 2 years ago?
Uh-huh.
I think they got the auto. I think they got
I think they got the auto bump.
Yeah, I think they did good at Worlds too.
Yeah. They did well at
Woo
Worlds.
Reapers.
This list isn't surprising.
Aren't these Woo Reaper guys in the Murderers Row, aren't they boys? You think they'll just join together? You think they'll stay separate?
I don't know. I think both of those teams were really solid. I mean, maybe they could make but the thing is that, like, as far as I remember from the Woo Reapers, they did not have any power.
But
They
here's
were
the thing, though, like,
Yeah, they're very fast. They
slapping
had some
around.
power. They
Yeah.
had Bebo.
Dustin, like, I mean, who's the B bumps for these teams? That's what's going to make them better.
There's not-
Murderers
there's-
Row is
there's-
going to have some.
Yeah, well, they're going to. I'm
know.
guessing my thing is these Empire
they
teams
didn't-
that don't have teams could end up on some of these teams playing C.
Maybe on that Murderers Row team.
That's
Is it
my
there-
guess.
Yeah, that's possible.
Green Mountain Boys, no surprise. This is not surprising with who you see here for D2C. This is pretty much what you expected.
Yeah. He said
Right.
go to 42 minutes. That's the full list.
Dream Worn
Yeah.
Steel.
42 is the full.
This is our GSL world champion from Salisbury, Maryland.
Oh, here. Oh, no, we're not.
Oh, it's a
fucking running through
scroll?
this right now. Yeah, fuck this. We'll wait for the goddamn whole thing to pop up. AOIT, D2C. Here is. You're welcome.
E to D.
Men's E to D. Thanks for posting this on Young Guns. Young Guns didn't get fucking bumped to C.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah, and they had a really good year. I just realized that.
How did Young
Yeah.
Guns not get bumped from D to C?
Maybe they're just
They got-
not in the
they
top
got-
six.
No, I think that's the full list.
If this is the full list and Young Guns misses another bump, what the holy shit! Whoever fucking runs Long
They got
Island
that-
has some good pull on U-Trip.
They got that bad beat juju.
They really did.
Maybe
Young Guns had a good run down at Worlds too.
Yeah,
Not
they did.
top 10, but they did well. Wow. Fucking Young Guns out of New York, not getting fucking bumped second year in a row.
Did they come? What they come in nationals second? Were they the team that came in second at nationals?
Yeah.
They beat. Green
No,
Mountain
they
Boys,
won
right?
nationals.
They
No.
won. No, Green Mountain Boys.
Jared, what'd you guys do at nationals?
Didn't Green Mountain Boys double dip them? Or was that the Firecracker?
Bad Beat is on the full list and wasn't on the screen before. Oh, we got to go. Okay.
Oh, Dust.
Whoa!
Uh-oh.
Come on.
Uh-oh.
Little pre-com.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
No,
All right.
you're kidding me.
All right.
Little
Let's see
pre-com.
here.
Why would they only put 2 teams on the?
They got bumped. There you go. Little pre-com.
All
That's
right,
so dumb.
let's fucking. I'm gonna mute this. We got this queued up to double time, and here we go. We're gonna watch Hoof GP after this. All right, Fletch, we're listening to you. Bump list, men's rec to E. Fuck that. Whatever. Jesus Christ, stop playing that. Men's E to D.
This is East.
That's East. Midwest. Northeast. Small ball. Okay, small ball out of Maine.
This makes
They
more
deserved it.
sense.
That was a good team. Men's of Valor.
This is E
Diamond
to D.
Dynasty.
But
Sway
my
won
thing
the
is,
Northeast.
why wouldn't they put the teams up there?
Right.
Because it was only the because
Fucking
Skill was
bump
there?
because this show is silly.
Dustin's back to be
TPS deeply needed.
Hitmen.
All right. South. Fuck that.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
Whatever. Fuck. If you want it, go to 42 minutes like Fletch. Fletch, thanks for the heads up. Jesus Christ, Texas.
I knew it had to be more than 6 fucking teams.
Well, why would?
Here we go. D to C.
Oh wait, I want to
D to
see. I want to
C.
see these East teams. Fuck. Whatever. No. This is not an easy little scroll. Here we go.
Oh, LAS got bumped. I saw it. They can
Men's
suck
D to
my...
C. Here
Boom!
we go.
Watch. I saw LAS. They were bitching all year. Now they're gonna have to play C. Watch.
Northeast. All right.
There it
Murderers
is.
Row. LAS. Angry
LAS.
Shamrocks. Woo Reaper. We knew Angry was an auto bump. LAS.
Bean shooters.
Dream
Makes
Lord Rock. Young Guns. There you go. Fucking Jared. Sorry. You're fucking, you're bumped. You guys, Young Guns are fucking bumped 6-0.
Yeah. They're
Rock. Bean Shooters. Young Guns. 3AM Boys. Homes and Spaces. New Era, who is the number one team in power rankings going into Worlds. Southeast D to C, you got it. Heaven, I got you, baby. Jesus
There's gonna be a lot of teams.
C's gonna be so
wait, hold
watered
on.
down.
Where was South?
It was you skipped it.
I did.
Yeah.
Midwest, Northeast. Oh, South.
South. PYP. Those are the guys.
Heaven. How the fuck are you guys? How the fuck are you guys not getting bumped? Having bumped moving from D to major. Congratulations.
Florida North. These two, yeah. Drip got bumped even though they had a shitty. I'm gonna say
They
shitty.
didn't have a great Worlds.
Well, Drip got bumped twice. There's two Drips. So.
Yeah, I think there was one in Minnesota too. Wow. So Heaven, WSL champs with their tiny surfboards missed the bump.
I want to see this C to B.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
Here it comes.
C to
Canada.
B.
Fuck you. East.
Canada.
B what? Oh, Bad B does
Just
get the
agree.
bump.
You got.
Why would they do that?
Put
Why
the
would
team,
they do that?
you guys put the team reclass in.
Yep, it's going in tomorrow, Hick.
I knew both those Florida teams were playing B next year. Even if they might be the same team, actually. I don't know why they're doing. Why it's coming up that way.
Top shelf and top because you probably put in fucking 4 teams.
Mm-mm.
Men's B to A. Eli Real, obviously. I mean JNL.
Oh, they bumped that.
All right, here are the women. C to B. Nobody from the Northeast. How about up here?
There
Oh,
was
Venom.
three-
Yeah,
there
Venom
was
finished second at
3
Worlds.
teams.
Yeah.
There were 3 teams.
He said,
Oh,
"Go back
shit.
up." Heaven wants.
Heaven, when do you want Heaven? What part? What do you want? The South D to C?
You to see.
All right. I tell you what, it'd be way easier instead of just releasing this on YouTube if you just posted the list somewhere.
I don't think they meant to do this.
No, they're just like last year. Right there.
This is
No,
E
that's
to D
E.
still.
That's E,
Yeah, we still got a bit.
Yeah, look at all those Georgia E teams, though.
Georgia E. Tell you what,
Demir.
J Mag took care of Heaven this year. East, Midwest, Northeast. Here you go, Heaven. Here comes your screenshot. There you go. Heaven, no selects. No selects.
Yeah, you
on
could
here for
actually get 6 A players if you get 3 of those A players to reclass too.
Wow. You want to go C to B? What C to B do you want to see here?
No C to B. The South. No, just two
Probably
Florida
wasn't
teams.
anyway. Oh, top shelf.
Top shelf, just a top shelf team from Florida.
It's the same fucking team.
No, that top shelf team is from Georgia.
Oh, they're from Georgia?
Okay.
It says
They-
Florida.
Did they do well at the World? I don't think that they were very good. Because this Vulcan Industries, that was a team that we were.
They should have. They should have. That top shelf team should have won the Worlds. They choked in their winners bracket final game.
All right, now B to A, nothing surprising.
Evan,
there.
it might be because there were 2 separate.
Hey,
Top
how about
shelves.
this? Chiefs. The Chiefs didn't even get bumped, and they won.
Holy
the-
shit, they didn't.
Yeah.
Right,
Chiefs won
because
Natties. Great team, didn't get bumped.
Right,
Mhm.
because they played in a bunch of tournaments where all their guys couldn't go to the tournaments,
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
and they sucked at those tournaments, so
Yeah.
their power ranking went down. Rather than playing in 5 tournaments where most of the team could go
Mm-hmm.
and doing really well in 2 of them,
Kind of what
and
seasons
getting
did.
bumped and getting bumped on 2 of those from 2 of those tournaments.
Yeah.
This
40.
is-
I can't wait for 40 and over.
I can't wait for them just to push the fucking list
Just
already.
put the list
please.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
We have to wait for what? Fucking 4 more minutes before the list.
You
gets
should be
pushed?
able to. And
You
like
want me
we
to
said-
play? You want me to play this?
This shit don't bother me. I love this shit.
And like we've said a million times, you should be able to put in your reclassification
Now.
tomorrow.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say. It should. I mean,
Because
that's
we're
what
we're already way behind. At
Yeah.
this.
Mhm.
you should be. The day they drop the bump list is the day that reclass should open up.
Yeah.
100%.
Open up reclass now and be done with it January, whatever, end of January.
I don't even care. Like, you're gonna get flooded no matter what. You might as well do
Right.
it do it
Yeah,
now.
I know they're gonna get at least 20 from every single guy on bad beat. So
I'm reclassing because I'm 37, can't throw and can't commit fully.
yeah,
Ah.
And I'm a double A player. Makes a lot of sense.
Love this.
Well, I've got an A
love
spot.
that. I gotta tell you what, Fletch.
Actually, I got a double A spot right now too because there's no A players in our area to pick up.
No.
There's what, two? There's
You know
two
what?
A players in the Northeast.
We're getting heaven.
Yeah,
Heaven
I don't
wants
even
to
know.
join. He's coming.
I think my brother's B elite now.
Yeah, it's basically Yankee who's suspended, right?
Who should reclass, to tell you the truth.
Who should get B elite? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There's
Yeah,
no,
who
there's
is
no
who is
other
A in
player.
the Northeast or in
Nobody.
New England?
John, he's in New
Yeah,
York.
New York. Verb suspended.
Verb suspended,
Mm-hmm. Yankees
but
suspended.
he's New York
Chucky
or
got B elite.
Connecticut.
No,
Or is
Verb lives in Connecticut.
Unless he lives in New York.
No, he doesn't.
Chucky, are you A or B? Or B elite?
I think Chucky's B elite.
And then Gary got B. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Gary got B?
I think last year Gary got B.
I don't
Wow,
remember that.
Coco is not impressed by the production.
Yeah.
Not ours, others tonight.
I think
Coco is
Gary's
over here fucking
I think
firing
Gary's
up.
B. I don't think he's A.
He's
got the
probably
B.
he's probably B elite.
Yeah, he was one
I
of
had
the
to
B
guess.
ones when I did that reclass.
Wait,
But-
the bump list may already be out. Hold on. Power of Google. The
What do you
bump list
mean?
is already here.
Where?
Hold on. Let's see. To men's B. No, this is 2024. This is last year's. Okay, so I need 25. Wow. Like, why would you just do it fucking? I get you got people from all over, but like this is
That
a
was
big
hideous.
one tonight.
That
Like,
was hideous.
do it fucking live.
Yeah, that was hideous.
Right? I gotta tell you, huge fucking shout out to Jacob Fletcher. Fletch, the fact that you fucking had it on YouTube, you called it out, and we got to scroll through that shit.
Yeah.
Absolute fucking beauty. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, it
That's
saved
an
us.
hour.
Yeah.
We
Dude,
didn't-
what is so bad? So bad.
And they didn't even show the entire. It's not like they didn't have enough room
Yeah, why did
on the fucking two teams going from
they
C to
could
B.
have just
They
put
could have
one
added
more
the third
team?
one.
Yeah,
There's 3 teams in the Northeast. They put 2.
yeah.
Yeah,
Dustin went from midnight to 6, not 6 to
dude.
midnight.
Oh my God, I was so happy. I was like, "Let's go. We're back. We're back anyway. We're gonna just play."
But it makes fucking sense. Like, what? I mean, it doesn't make fucking sense. Why are you building suspense for a fucking tiny ass list? You're only putting 2 teams up there.
Mhm.
It'd be like, it's just fucking wild. Whatever.
Ooh, that was a fresh one.
This is fucking. That
I
was
That was bad. I was
That
excited.
was special.
I was excited for that.
no. I loved it. Did you see Softball Uncensored today's post? Did you see DW's post today talking about the shit about not Softball Uncensored, but you know what I mean, Heaven,
There he is.
the man. Hey, Heaven, first off, when are we seeing the signature bat coming out?
Oh man.
Or is it
gonna
a fasting book?
There we go. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got
Is it a Marucci bat? Is it an Easton? What is it going to be? Give us the details.
While you playing, I really did. Earlier in the year, I made a post about wanting to do a softball uncensored bat, and a guy from Pure reached out to me. He wanted me to do 300 bats, like an order, and I was like, yeah.
That's what pure
I'm
does.
I was like, I want you guys to take all the risk, and then I make a couple dollars off each one that sells.
You really want to do a bat? Call me tomorrow.
Yeah. What's the minimum? What's
What
the
the
minimum
fuck?
order?
12.
For real?
Yeah.
Dustin.
We know that.
Yeah, but like, why isn't just take the ball and run with it, Snyder? What the fuck is he doing? Anyway, welcome back. Hey, Snides.
We've known that. Like, I'm pretty sure we got a list of like how many bats we had to buy and what the price
Yeah,
would be. Like,
again, didn't want to buy
that's
it.
how these companies do it.
the director down here that runs WSL, he just did a commemorative bat for a well-known player that passed away several years ago. But he did it he did it with a tantrum. So if you see any of the baby blue and white and black tantrums, one piece, that's who that is, Greg Millsap's bat. So,
Okay.
But I definitely, I know the price on what it would cost to do it, but they want me to order like 350 bats minimum.
Yeah.
I'm like,
They
damn.
got a second mortgage.
I'll send you our prices in a little bit.
Heaven, first off, congrats again. Proud of you. All that hard work
Appreciate
is working
it.
out.
I mean, it's well earned, man.
Yeah, it is. It is. No,
Helmer
I can't
reached
think of a
out.
more deserving player in the country.
I agree, man. I'm trying to be humble here, but you know what's really funny about it is, like, I know that there's a percentage of people that will think that that's real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know there's people that think that's real.
We may or may not have been like, that's not really real, right? Like, that's not like. But then the jersey shows up, and it's kind of like.
When I saw the jersey, I was like, "Is he just going to hang out with these guys? What's happening?"
It was like me with smoke. It was me with smoke. Go hang out.
It's funny because I was like, obviously I've been joking around with it. I got one more little thing I'm gonna do, and then I'm done with it for real. But it's just funny. It's just funny because, like, I just have this feeling that someone's gonna, like, I'm wearing the shit this weekend. Like, legit. I'm going to pick up and I'm wearing the shit this weekend. Someone's going to be like, hey, he can't play, man. He's supposed to be playing major. He can't protest. I just know it's coming. I know it's coming. But I wanted to kind of, I don't know what you guys are going to talk about, but I did want to drop a little tidbit on the Onyx balls, though. First of all, J-Ro, you got to play senior ball, like, legit. It is the funnest soft. I thought it was just old people, like, trying to, bring people into the game and, like, oh, it's so much fun. I just thought they were just mad or just, kind of salty that they don't play young ball anymore. Like, 40s really is legit. Like, it's a completely different way to play the game. With the run cap.
The fun thing is, right, like, you have guys that just kind of play all different levels. Going up against guys like, OGKP, Branch, Griner, just like guys that kind of play softball, and you can bring anybody out. Yeah, you get to play them.
I was down
sounds
there
real fun.
I got to watch them play, but it's class. So I mean, you don't play them, but
you play the AAA or whatever.
Yeah, we played major all year because we had J Mag on our team. But when he picked up with his regular team for Worlds, which I knew was going to happen, we were, legit class AAA. Like, I don't have any B guys on my team. We had a couple C guys, couple D guys, and that was it. So, I mean, we were legit AAA. But, bro, those Onyx balls and senior bats is unreal. Like, it's unreal. There were teams down there playing with no net, running a 4-man outfield and bitching about us blasting middle. It's like, you got to be out of your fucking mind to do that, dude.
I was laughing looking at Cinco, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was laughing you and Cinco talking about it and just saying you guys fucked up and did it wrong. But if you're not going to play with a net, you're like, what do you expect in a 4-man?
I mean, listen, these balls are
silly.
Oh,
it's ridiculous.
If they're not banned soon, Onyx is going to be sold out.
So I'll go ahead and give you this right here. I've heard through the grapevine
allegedly
that those balls really are 47 500s
with a little different cover on
it. A different cover on it.
But I mean, if you're playing in a backyard tournament that says Pro M's, unless they ban the Onyx ball,
dude,
that's what everyone's using down here already.
I wonder why no one ever asked the question. We got these multi-million-dollar companies, Wilson and Rawlings, right? Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden, these little pop-up shops just come out with the hottest bats, the hottest balls. It's like,
the problem is you don't make a lot of money on balls. That's why a lot of companies don't make balls, because you don't.
Right, and they're not as regulated as bats are either.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and those companies are focused more on baseball too.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely that. But I'm just saying, like, Jason Kendrick said that we talked before, and he said that their balls they randomly get audited on their balls, and they just will go to the shelf, grab them off the shelf, they'll compression test them. If they're with it, I want to say don't quote me on the numbers, but if they're off a certain amount of numbers, they have to pull the whole shelf. Like they can't sell them.
Really?
Yeah, and so these other companies, they're not getting their balls audited like this.
No.
So I don't know, man. It's just
Onyx.
Yeah.
And for like, I get why Colorado banned the Pro-Am, the hardcore, because the ball flies out there as it is. But that was the ball that U-Trip made for like the 240 bats, which is crazy.
I mean, it makes you wonder, like, if they had a regular, like a ball for across the nation that everyone had to use,
which
I don't know if it'd be fair because we deal with so much humidity down here. Like,
yeah, that Onyx ball up north would kill somebody year round.
So I don't know if you saw the post, but we were using Razzo Senior balls, which is stamped USSSA Senior, and they said we couldn't use them like 3 games in, and I'm like, what do you mean we can't use them? Like the email that we got, it said any Pro-Am ball, which is true. But I didn't even think about that when I said we're playing USSSA Senior. This ball should be. We just didn't want to buy another box of balls,
right?
Because we had 12 brand new ones, and I was like, we just use these. Those USSSA Senior Razzo Seniors are fucking gas too, though.
But if they're stamped and they say use whatever,
senior balls are better.
Yes, they are. And so they wanted everyone to use a Pro-M, and they said you could use any stamped Pro-M ball, which, again, they had Onyx for sale, so they gave you the option to, have whatever you have, but Onyx was the only ball they were selling, and I was like, I guess we're buying Onyx.
What were they selling them for?
$70.
That's what I got them for, too,
It's a good deal. That's cheaper than Short Porch.
It is, yeah.
I like that. I did like that when I saw Colorado banning the hardcore. It makes sense. Like, fuck, I want to go golf out in Colorado because I'll hit the ball 500 yards. Like, why do you need a hardcore in Colorado?
I might hit the Onyx ball before I hit the hardcore ball.
Really? I am now. I will not. I mean, I got yelled at by the Anarchy guys because I bought fucking 6 dozen of them. But like,
I mean, that ball is it's nasty. It's nasty. I was surprised myself. I'm like, I'm okay, but I ain't this fucking good.
Oh, you're a WSL world champ that doesn't get fucking bumped.
but somebody just got picked up by Rismondo, so I mean,
right, like you're pretty all right.
I'm just saying though, like legit, like some of these balls we were hitting with these senior bats, I was like, holy shit. So,
speaking of holy shit, how about that one team in class 25-20 and getting bumped?
That's not.
They came in fourth in a GSL World Tournament.
There's a team here in Georgia. Their name is Yee. They got a bump last year, or maybe it was 2 years ago, with a similar record. Like they didn't even have like above 500 record, and they got bumped. Like I don't know where the line is on that.
So those are the teams that come in 10% of a World Tournament with more than 25 teams, I think.
But don't they also go off of like credible wins like states and things like that, or no?
They say they do. They're looking at power ranking only.
So like we've talked about it here a couple of years. We had the Mass State director on here multiple times, and he's gone into it in depth. At those larger tournaments where it's an auto bump, that's one thing. But like outside of that, like around here, the Firecracker's a big tournament, huge, like 100 and change tournament up here. Beast of the East is another big tournament. They look at how you do there.
There were 9 teams in that tournament.
In
huge.
The D&E tournament, 60 teams. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Open's shrunk because they split it off. But they look at that. They look at nationals. They look at regionals, see how you do in the bigger tournaments, and then they look at your overall thing.
Is it an algorithm?
They're looking at your power ranking. Like they're going to say that they're looking at these tournaments. They're looking at your power ranking. If you didn't come in 10% of the top 10% of a world tournament, they're looking at your power ranking.
So okay, but how is the power ranking figured?
The power ranking, there's some algorithm that is only in class games. It's only in class games.
So
our team got bumped. We played in 5 tournaments this year. 2 of the tournaments we played against all C teams. We went 12-3 in those 2 tournaments in class. We were
Okay.
7-6 outside of those 2 tournaments, and we got bumped.
I always wondered about how UTRIP looks at, like, so if you have combined tournaments, let's say you have because there's been tournaments here, like if it'll be a BC mix, but they have to do it. They either put them all in C or they all put them in B, or an ED mix and they put them all in E and all in D. But then there's run spots that's not getting calculated in. You know what I'm saying? So
they don't do that up here. They don't do that in Northeast run spots.
y'all don't. Oh, y'all just play it straight up if you combine.
Yeah, because we're not bitches.
Golly, dude.
But
I don't know what it is
So,
down here.
but the thing is that's never going to go into your power ranking, because your power ranking only is calculated against teams in your class. So
I wonder why the South just is so different with how things are done compared to everywhere else.
It's supposed to be across the board. It's weird.
Right, but it could be because you guys don't have many C and B teams.
That's what I'm saying. But if there was there is a uniform or universal way of doing it, and I feel like it's manipulated no matter where you go down there.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
It's like Schlebaugh said, we're not soft up here. You boys down there are, you like to make sure everybody's on an even playing field. You're a very woke culture in the South.
Y'all might have beat us in the Civil War, but we tapping that ass and soft. You know what I'm saying?
You guys have Amish down there?
No, we don't have
that. Okay, so you're not.
Hopefully they're not in our bracket.
So you're not.
Fletch coming in huge with the USSSA, the link here, slow pitch bump list for 2025. I've got it up. Fletch put it in here. It is still empty. Heaven, real quick, just taking a look at what you saw during the live, that somehow we got it live on our podcast. And fast forward to the bump lists. Anything surprising about the South that there was no teams in the Georgia getting bumped?
No, so Atlanta Bombers did get bumped from E to D. I don't know if you saw that or not, but they're the only Georgia team that I saw. But in Georgia, we didn't have UTRIP didn't make very often. So we had a weird mix, and not to say it wasn't offered, but I think there's a few reasons why some things didn't make, and it's not any knock at UTRIP, but I think guys started realizing that if they're not going to go to Vieira to go play Worlds, there's no reason to play UTRIP period anyways.
That's happening here a lot.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that.
And I know you guys are up north, but if you're not, Panama City for a lot of people around the Southeast is like a 4-hour, 5-hour drive. And then you add another 2-3 hours to go to Vieira. And again, I will say this until the cows come home. If you ever want validation for every Saturday playing softball and you want to validate what you're doing for your hobby, Vieira is where to go.
Right.
Now, if you want to have fun, I'm not saying it's not fun, but if you want a more fun experience, like just when you're not playing, Panama City is the way to go. Yeah, 100%.
What do you mean? Vieira's not a fucking hotbed to have a goddamn blast when you get knocked out early on a Saturday?
Nah.
Or Friday?
No, it ain't. No, it ain't.
Panama City's the beach. You're like right there. And
it's just, dude, it's just, they got it so good down there. I am curious why they didn't do this. I know the seniors is usually held in Texas. They moved it to Panama City this year.
I heard they're going back to Texas.
Yeah, they're going back. But the biggest question is, why don't they have it in Vieira?
It's probably baseball going on. Something's probably going on.
They can find a date for that. If they're trying to get, if UTRIP's all about the cash grab, why would they not have it? Why would they have it in Space Coast? That's what it's built for.
Maybe change it up a little bit. I don't know. That's a good question.
What's this right here? Hold on. What is this? Primetime's pitcher in D last year, placed third at D Worlds and won the D World 20 this year. Those elite tags are only for those that have directors in their back pocket.
Primetime's pitcher has been that dude Rod for years.
Rod Armour.
I think he's talking about Ulmer. He's from
I was going to say, yeah. Rod's been on that team for years. He was on CTC.
Ulmer hasn't played softball.
2017.
Ulmer hasn't played softball in a couple of years.
Gotcha.
But I agree, Josh. He shouldn't be a D player.
But yeah, PCB. But here's the thing: like outside of that Southeast, right? So outside of the Southeast, PCB sucks to get to.
Well, I mean, oh, you're talking about flying? Yes,
Flying,
I saw
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I saw
Not
that.
all of us fucking drive everywhere.
Yeah, I saw
Heaven.
that.
But I'd rather go to Panama. But then
I don't think a
fucking
lot.
Vieira.
I mean, I don't think there's a lot of East Coast teams that went to 40 Nova Worlds. I think maybe it was 2 or 3.
You know what? That's one thing I didn't look at. I need to go back and look at the bracket, or you can pull it up. If you pull up the
That's why we
USSSA
need
senior
Coco.
tournament. Yeah, where is Coco?
Yeah, family stuff.
If you pull it up, I didn't even look to see where all the teams came from. I know the team that won it was out of North Carolina, but I didn't even look to see where everybody was from. I know they missed out on they were down 100-something plus teams from Texas
Really?
to Panama. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't think a lot of the Texas teams came today, and there's a lot of senior teams in Texas.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't even know why the sudden change. I'm curious to know what the motivation was to move it to begin
I'm
with.
telling you what, if you're playing at freaking whatever that place is in Texas and you're using those balls, people would have died.
Where's that at Katy?
Where do they play it at? I don't even know where they normally hold it at.
The place they just redid at the conference events at. That's where I think they usually have it. Texas Legends or Texas Star, whatever the heck it is. It's
so here's your list of teams. Heaven, you got this is the 40 major, Texas, Florida, South Carolina.
I think there was
Arizona,
11 teams in the major. There was 28 in AAA. They combined the AA and AAA.
Really?
Mm-hmm. All the AA teams got fucking bent over a barrel.
Surprised. I tell you what, look, this is I would say majority of these teams, looking at there's a handful from up here, but a lot of them are in your neck of the woods, right? That Southeast. We'll throw Alabama in there too, right?
Alabama, Tennessee, Carolinas.
Yeah. It's
Florida.
all in that little pocket. It's kind of like what the Sea Worlds was, a Southeast Worlds.
It's interesting, man. I can't believe. I mean, there was a team from California that was coming, but they, I guess, decided not to. But I mean, that's a huge commitment, especially in this day and age. I mean, traveling across. I got guys talking about going to play in Vegas, and I'm like, dude, I don't know if I want to play softball in Vegas. I kind of would rather.
And I think most of those guys were there Thursday to Monday.
Oh shit! I didn't share it here.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Vegas, I'd be down go to Vegas one time. Right?
Yeah, but
go
for
one
softball
time.
or to get fucked up.
Man, I can get fucked up on my own, no problem. I don't need to make an extra excuse. I'm big into the shows in the restaurants anyway when I go to Vegas. I like the shows.
Hey, I got another quick story for you. So on one of the fields at PCB, there's a pond that sits right behind center field. And I was deemed with the task because I EH. I was like, I'm going to go get some of these balls. I shit you not, dude. I was scared as fuck trying to get some of these balls on this bank. I was like, there is you ever looked at something and for example, you look off in the woods and something's in the woods, but you're not going in the woods to find out. I was looking at the water and I was like, something is in this water, but I really need to get these balls.
You need to get your Onyx balls back, baby. You
Dude,
don't need the other ones.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, I got 2 back, and that pond was filled with softballs, and I was like, yeah, no.
Should have went to Walmart and got a fishing net.
Good idea.
They come through the chat.
Yes.
Yeah. The little rumor that there's only going to be 1 D drop for E.
That makes sense. Good.
Oh yeah. So I posted about that too on the page.
Yeah. It was a while ago. It was one I tried to post, and you were like, "You're 2 months
Yeah, I was
late."
like, "You're late, man."
I literally got a text, and I was like, "I know where I can find out the answer to this," and then that's what I did.
Yeah. That's Chris Hickey. He's North Georgia One Nation director now.
I saw that. That's the other thing. You guys have 48 different associations to play down there now.
One Nation is pushing big here in Jacksonville area.
I'll say this. I mean,
One Nation is fun, dude.
It's open. I mean, it's just GSL, honestly. I mean, I went to the Mojo. The Mojo was great.
Except you can use 240s.
220s.
And the band Suncoast.
Yeah. Like you can.
Yeah,
and the balls are real good.
It's the Wild Wild West for sure, but I mean, fuck it. I mean, If guys want, I think they moved their Worlds to Myrtle Beach too. Their Worlds used to be up in Ohio, but they moved it to Myrtle Beach, I think.
Really?
Oh, that would have been way more fun than the Worlds we played at, D.
I believe so. I mean,
If they
don't
move the
quote me
Worlds
on
to
that.
Myrtle Beach, I've got a One Nation guy to ask right now.
One Nation is massive in Ohio, though, so I don't know why they would do that.
Yeah, I don't know if they would do that.
I don't know.
Doesn't make sense.
Hinky, if he's still in here, where did they move that Worlds to? I'm almost positive they moved that Worlds.
Hinky has some One Nation PCB dates as well. So, and I liked what you said. Like when you saw that he became the One Nation director for Georgia, you know, you were just like, it's going to be tough to get the fields for certain associations. That's what it is.
Is that what Mikey's doing too? Is he working with him?
Yeah, Mikey Anderson's really close with Jesse Marks, who got announced as a state director. So Jesse is South Georgia. Jesse reached out to me and was like, hey, well, first of all, no, I ain't gonna say it. Yeah, Jesse reached out to me and asked me, you know, who would I recommend for the job up here? And I named some names. Hinky was one of those people. I mean, he's the coach sponsor of One World. I mean, he's a good dude. He's straight up.
Okay, yeah.
He's you know, he's somebody that he's a player director. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not gonna need he's not gonna need, you know, One Nation to pay his bills. He does very well for himself. So he can manipulate the prize packages a little bit, you know, in favor of the players as opposed to in favor of his wallet on a lot of things.
I'm hearing it's still Ohio.
Okay, I could have swore. Okay, well, glad I didn't.
Maybe maybe there's.
Someone said it moved to
but
PCB for Worlds. That can't be right. There's no.
You've now gone back-to-back years saying everything's moving to PCB. I think it's more of a want than what's actually happening.
I've heard that U-Trip was talking about moving E to PCB, which makes no sense. But I've heard that 2 years in a row. So I don't know how true that is, but my informants are a little shaky these days.
You could just have multiple worlds. You know what I mean? It's like this Slaybox just said.
I mean,
they already have that too.
Yeah.
So maybe they just move this somewhere
why
else.
though? Why have multiple worlds? Like,
Dustin.
that's crazy to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just change the location.
Money, baby, money.
Every year, I understand that, but like
money talks.
The thing is, like
you're gonna get 20 teams or 15 teams, and you're gonna bump a team that's 25 and 20 on the year for coming in fourth in a 15-team tournament.
Hey, go ahead.
The thing is with worlds these days, like it used to be nice to stay in Disney, you get a house for $700-800. Now you can get, if you're not 50, 60 years old and you can use technology, you can get an Airbnb 10, 15 minutes away from any of these places for that same amount of price that you used to get when you were in LA.
What was the entry fee for U-Trip Worlds this year?
I don't know.
$450, probably. $5.
You know what it was? You know what it was for seniors this week or last week?
$350.
$675.
The fuck you getting with $675? You getting blowjobs?
Full game.
You got 6 free Onyx balls. But $675 was the entry fee.
No wonder why you're fighting off alligators.
That's why.
$675 with just a normal 2 games.
No, they gave you 2 pool play games, which, by the way, I could do without because it's just not necessary, dude. With 40-year-olds, we ran the skeleton crew down there. We had 11 guys. We played 8 games in 24 hours, and we were fucking dead.
Were you on the turf at all? Or were you on the side fields?
1 game. That's also false advertising because the original thing said that, you know, we're at the Publix field, which is the turf complex. We got 1 game at the turf, and everything else was at Frank Brown.
Yep.
Which Frank Brown is cool, but like if they don't wet the infields, you could die out there.
Not with those balls and bats.
Yeah. It is cool to like see the palm trees right behind the fence though. Like that's pretty cool. You don't get that at Publix, you get that at Frank Brown.
Huh.
But
I've always heard good things about PCB. So one day, maybe when I move down south, I'll come fucking play over in PCB one day. I'll bring the
you shoveling snow out of your driveway yet?
Dude, it's fucking coming. I've already made 2 trips down south to go look at different areas. One of them was Georgia, over in Savannah area. Yeah, and we'll probably end up in like North Carolina somewhere.
Okay, that's doable. There's some. What do you do for work?
I'm a professional pimp. I'm a recruiter.
Okay. Got it.
I'm a recruiter.
I mean, can you work remotely, or do you have to be like?
Fuck yeah. Fuck
works
yeah, I'm a
on
remote.
So you can
Both
live-
of
so you
us,
can
my
live
wife and
anywhere.
I. Yeah, we
You can
live
live
wherever the
anywhere.
fuck we want. I
Okay,
just want to be
alright, cool.
closer to Charleston, so live a little closer to the fam.
There you go.
Be my daughter can grow up near her cousins, and I can be closer to my folks as well. And honestly, that's not even the reason. We've been trying to get the fuck out of the Northeast for 12 years, my wife and I. So,
Yeah. Interest
but
rates,
yeah.
man, they got to drop down a little bit more.
I heard.
Soon. Hopefully
I'm at
soon.
I'm at like 215, 22 right now on my mortgage. I
Oh,
don't-
you're
it,
good.
Yeah, but I'm gonna make a killing with how much this house is gonna sell for. It ain't worth it.
Right.
If
Right.
anybody's looking to move to Manchester, New Hampshire, I got a house. We'll do a deal. Do a nice deal for you. We'll do a Bring It podcast deal. Heaven. So how is Resi looking for this year for you guys? You guys looking all right? I mean, you're already picking up D players, so
Listen, guys, Resi just got
going for 3P.
Listen, Resi just found the gym, man. The gym in the draft. You know, like when you watch the NFL draft, and you're like, this is where the 4, 5, 6 round is when they find the gyms.
Yeah.
They reached out and found the gym, man.
You're the Curtis Martin of this draft, is what you're telling me.
I am the Brock Purdy of this draft.
That's not the gem. The Brock Purdy, that's Mr. Irrelevant right there.
Exactly.
See, Mr. Irrelevant's fuck all. Like if you're the gem of the draft, that hidden little beauty, you're Curtis Martin. Right in that 5th rounder. You're a Teddy Bruschi.
Fucking
That's
Tom
what
Brady.
you are.
Yeah.
Oh, stop. You just
What was
you
Tom
just
Brady,
made
a 6th round pick?
6th round pick, I think.
you just
Yeah.
made half of the fucking Northeast viewers jerk off because they heard you say Tom Brady.
I'm a Niners fan, so
It's
I'm a
so
Michigan
fucking
fan.
the infatuation and incestuous nature of fucking Tom Brady around here was wild. I love him. Great quarterback. Unbelievable. Fuck.
He's a GOAT, man.
Anyway,
He is the GOAT, actually.
Heaven, I gotta tell you, man, watching Softball Uncensored and from when you joined us in the beginning of the year and just continuously, chatting back and forth, what you've done over there with that community, you're the fucking place to go for fucking softball. You are.
I enjoy it. I mean, I like now that, people kind of take the initiative and make their own posts, like today's post.
Mhm.
Dude, the director, I told no one this. The director who that guy was talking about, his wife Facebook called me today.
What?
Yeah. I was
Stop.
like, I said, look, I swear to God, I was like, I didn't make the post. I was like, you coming to me? I didn't make the post. I said, talk to the dude that made the post. But
Jesus.
I had to explain to her because I think she misinterpreted what I was doing. Like anytime someone goes on there and talks shit about anybody, I always try to, and if they don't tag them, I'm the first to be like, well, why don't we tag them? Let's make sure that, the people that need to see this that you're talking about is seeing it. But she took it as like me egging it on. I was just trying to make sure that the person that was being talked about was going to be able to see it.
You were egging it on. It's all right.
I mean, I always egg it on, but
you know what you're
drives
doing when you show up in that community.
no.
It's welcoming. It's a safe space.
Evan, like
It's
we were
toxic.
talking earlier,
Toxic as fuck.
I want to know what Flip wants to talk about because there's so much shit going on. I hope someone lets him do it.
We will fucking let if Evan doesn't get him, we'll fucking let him do it right here.
Let's be honest, man. Flip's not coming to Softball Uncensored because it's the same place where the video originally surfaced from Challenge Cup.
Oh
years
shit,
ago.
you're right.
People were tagging me in that, and I was like, "Yeah, he ain't coming over there to do that video."
He don't. I think, dude. I'm telling you, I don't think he gives a shit anymore.
I mean, he shouldn't. I mean, it's over with. But I don't know. I mean, I have an idea what he's potentially trying to do. I mean, I don't want to spill his own business, man. But there's talk. So I'll let him do. Honestly, he should just go live himself, and then people will share it. I mean, he's got 10,000 followers. People are going to share it.
I think this is probably this off season, this coming year coming up is probably one of the biggest mix-ups in the last 10 years. What's going on with every company?
Oh,
just
like players moving around?
Players moving around, like Helmer and them guys leaving, and like just everything. It's like,
well,
shit it's going to be wild.
Here's something I don't know if everybody knows. Helmer and Coop, they left, Easton, obviously. But do you realize that the bat designer for the Rawlings products left a few months before that to go to Marucci?
Really?
Yes.
Yes. So I think the Easton bats will be good for a little bit longer. I mean, I've been told a certain date, but like that they can keep using that technology for however, I want to say it's like 18 months or something like that. But after that, ain't no telling. But then again, there's big names that have been in the industry for a while that can move around. I mean, Mike Cornell's with fucking DeMarini. I
It's
mean,
to do it worse, yeah.
he could go to Rawlings. I mean, I don't know he would. I'm just saying, like,
I think if he goes anywhere, he's going back to where he came. Well, Rawlings is now Mike and Worth is now Rawlings, so
right. So, I mean, it's possible, but I mean, again, I don't know how much longer he wants to do that anyways. Shout out to Cornell, man.
Corny's
Yeah.
a fucking
bomb.
beauty.
Yeah, he's the man.
That DeMarini hat's my fucking gym hat. I love it. What you do continues is fucking awesome. This was fun. I think I got to jump because having a fucking daughter now. Like I got to take care.
I have one of those.
My kids are screaming for me to put them to bed.
So, it's bedtime for everybody. Looks like no. The bump list officially still is not out, but we went through it here on YouTube. Flip, you're more than welcome. I'll reach out to you. We'll get you over here on Bring It. We'll have some fun here. Heaven, keep your fucking shit going, baby. Just keep growing your fucking thing. I love it. You really are the place to go for all things softball these days, and the bullshit you put up there for content. I laugh my ass off when I open up Facebook. I rarely go on there, but I want to see a softball and censor post because there's so much bullshit there. It makes me happy.
Hey man, if we reach one, teach one, man. It's just to get us through our work day, man. Honestly, at the end of the day, it's just for entertainment to get us to the weekend.
I'm a toxic cunt, so I'm all about it.
I'll send you that bat thing in a little bit.
Yeah, I'm kind of interested about that. Yeah, DM me ASAP.
I will.
Sounds good. Heaven, we'll see you soon. Thanks for jumping on here. D-Money, Mailman. Fuck. You know what, Heaven? I'm going to kick you off here. We might have a little chat real quick. We'll talk to you.
Oh, we got to do a Mary Fuck Kill for Coco.
You know what, boys?
Does he have one?
No. Coco doesn't have one yet.
I'm going to tell you guys, I hit my podcast wall maybe 3 minutes ago. I was like,
yeah,
I'm out of practice.
Yeah. We used to do this for like 2.5 hours, and now it's like
that and I have been on an emotional roller coaster this hour and 16 minutes.
At this point, I usually be stepping all over my fucking world.
I'm like, at what point can I put in a team reclass? When?
Going crazy.
Not to mention that the two tournaments. I'm just gonna keep going on. I'm gonna keep complaining about fucking trip. The two tournaments that we went 12-3 in were 5-game guarantee tournaments.
Mm-hmm.
They don't even fucking mean. They mean ass.
I love this fucking fired
like
up.
It means it just means it makes no fucking sense.
This may be the most emotional I've seen you on this pod.
Like our roster. I understand our roster. It was for a C team. It was
yeah, but still.
But it was C by everybody's. Like it was a legit C roster. But yeah. We didn't get to play a Worlds.
I've seen worse that were in others. Yeah.
I don't know. Which
in other classes, other classes that got reclassed. I'm not saying your team down. You're not the one that I'm
saying like we had like 7 or 8 C elites, 3 Bs. Yeah.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Summer ball is reps for indoor, Dustin.
That's right, baby.
I don't know we don't know what the future's here. We will be here. We'll be around. We'll see. This was a bump night. This was a big night. We always did something. I don't know. Life's coming at us all pretty fast. There's a lot of shit going on, and we'll just figure some shit out. But
now, maybe right before Challenge Cup, maybe.
Yeah,
we'll do a Challenge Cup.
We should do some Challenge Cup stuff and we should have Evan on because he's been asking Challenge Cup questions. The Challenge Cup has turned into just another Worlds.
Yeah.
I think it has been since the start. It's just like one person is given for each class. Like one person is given like the keys. Yeah. The directors are not picking these teams.
No.
Like it's just yeah. It's not even it's not even real.
Yeah.
It's not real. So
it's another way
to
get everybody down there. So we'll see y'all soon. Maybe or maybe not. Have a good one.
It's not real. It's not real.